Some of these man on the street interviews are getting ridiculous. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about this crazy video came across on the internet featuring James Klug, and shout out to him. Subscribe to his channel. I'll link to that in the description. But he's doing man on the street interviews and asking people if they want to ban some ridiculous weapons that don't even exist. You know, one thing that the Democrats or just the political establishment have over the American people is the ability to control education. Okay, K through 12, college, etc., controlled by the government, top to bottom for the most part. And they don't teach kids things about guns that they should know. Like, I don't know what certain words mean, what semi-automatic means, what fully automatic means. They have no idea. So they just don't know what's going on. All they know is they're afraid of guns. Go ahead and ban them, even if the gun doesn't even exist. Now, let's go ahead and roll this clip. We're going to watch it together. Of course, this will also be in the description. This would be a short version of it. I'll place the full one in the description. You can see the whole thing for yourself. But let's go ahead and roll the clip.
We have the removal, permanently suspending the sale of ICBMs in Texas. They keep using ICBMs, so I mean, you know,
ICBM. There's no way you're going to have an ICBM just on the street. Have you ever seen just a game banger roll up one of these? An intercontinental ballistic missile, an ICBM. I mean, come on, that's nuts. But hey, let's go ahead and sign it because I'm afraid of guns.
That's literally a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah.
Completely unnecessary, I think.
This is permanently suspend the sale of ICBMs. These
What
are
is the ICBM?
it's
Stands for?
yeah, intercontinental ballistic missiles. So we're trying to remove those from.
And she asked what it was and didn't think to say, hey, who has an intercontinental ballistic missile just in their backyard they can just use? And has it ever been used in Texas to hurt somebody? But she at least asked what that was.
Civilian use, you know what I mean? They're literally weapons of mass destruction.
I think I've heard of ICBM.
You know, that's by definition could be a weapon of mass destruction. Trying to do, this is for the permanent suspension of plasma rifles.
A plasma rifle, really? Does it even exist? Like, is there a such thing as a plasma rifle? Or is it just like Call of Duty or Halo or something like that?
I don't know what is that.
Plasma rifle.
Yeah, that's Halo. That is Halo, a video game rifle that does not exist in the real world.
An energy weapon, energy rifle.
Yeah, Master Chief.
Petition to permanently suspend the sale of plasma rifles. I'll give you a little bit of information about them right here. So for the removal of plasma rifles, you'll just put your name, signature, email.
I mean, you might as well get date of birth, social security number, home address, your mother's maiden name, all of that, to eliminate a fake weapon.
And then the date right there. Yeah, just popular with gamers, basically.
Gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very popular with gamers. I remember playing Halo back in like 2008 using the plasma rifle and also the sticky grenade. Let's ban sticky grenades, plasma rifles, all those weapons. The sword that you would have, let's ban all those things. The energy sword, let's ban that too. Put that on the list.
Gamers are using plasma rifles.
Very often, very frequently. So we're just trying to get rid of those.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So this is the petition to permanently suspend the sale of ray guns.
Oh man, a
In
ray
Texas,
gun.
they're using ray guns.
So yeah, that's Call of Duty Black Ops right there.
And we want to remove those as well, permanently suspend the sale of ray guns. I mean, the only reason why you need a ray gun is to like cut down zombies.
Right, exactly. I mean, who needs that just to go, to Wegmans or something like that? You're gonna use that to cut down the zombies. I mean, come on, right?
You know, so just print your name right there to ban ray guns. These ones are popular with the gamers. You know what I mean?
Very much so.
You know, Texans are running around driving,
Come on, baby, wait here.
M270 MLRS
Oh my
combat
gosh.
vehicles.
Okay, an M270 multiple launch rocket system. Okay, hold on. So this is an American armored self-propelled multiple rocket launcher. Yeah. I don't think any normie civilian would ever have a weapon such as this. But hey, if you're just a regular normie out there, you have no idea about guns, no idea about weapons, then yeah, let's go ahead and ban that too. You cannot have that in the hands of civilians at all. I don't want to see this rocket launcher roll down the streets of Southside Chicago, Los Angeles, New York City, or whatever. I don't want to see it. Let's go ahead and ban it. And the ray gun and the energy sword and plasma rifles, all that good stuff.
Needs that unless you're like in the Marines,
Exactly.
M270, MLRS combat vehicle,
Then I like to
like shooting
see,
rockets, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So we're trying to ban those as well.
Okay, I go for it.
MLRS combat vehicles, Texans are driving these around.
Of course
You
they
know.
are.
And there's a good reason for the Second Amendment, and one of the big reasons for the Second Amendment is because our government can't us over.
Or what about ray guns? Nobody needs a ray gun.
I don't even know what's a ray gun. It's a thing in a space movie.
So he kind of was on it. It's like, that's a movie. It's probably not even the real thing. So yeah, shout out to James Klug. This video is just a shorter version of a longer video. It's like 11 minutes or so. I'll link to that in the description. But yeah, these man on the street interviews, it kind of just lets you know where a lot of us are as far as our knowledge of certain things. I mean, if you are against guns, you're an anti-gunner, anti-Second Amendment, you should at least learn about what you're against. I would say study your opponent rather than just being against it because you're afraid because of what the media told you. Do not watch television and believe everything you see. I'm not saying TV does not have any true things on it at all, but there's a lot of fake stuff out there. It's just like the internet. You can't just go on the internet, type something in, and then see a response. I'm like, okay, that's the truth. I believe in that. All right. You were like, okay, where was Hugh Hefner born? He was born on the planet Krypton. Okay, I believe that. At a certain point, we got to just do a little bit more investigation, a little bit more digging to find out the truth. But as I close, I want to say this. Again, shout out to James Klug for that video. And shout out to the American people who are educated about guns and understand that you're not going to have a plasma rifle in the streets of New York City. You've never seen a plasma rifle attack in the street. You're not going to see these video game guns just be brought into real life. So if you guys understand that, shout out to you. If you don't understand that, please get educated. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't want to judge you. If you thought the plasma rifle from Halo, the video game, was real, and maybe even the main character, Master Chief, was a real person, I'm not here to judge you. I promise I'm not. But don't be looking like these guys and girls on the video. Please become educated and understand what's going on in this world. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about that video of people agreeing to ban absurd and ridiculously fake, just straight fictional weapons, things that don't exist and some things that do exist, but will never be in the hands of a regular normal civilian? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys pretty much know where I'm at. I'm not surprised at a lot of these videos, and I think that it just stems from lack of education. All I would say is to everyone who is against a certain thing or for a certain thing, become educated about what you are passionate about, whether you're passionately for it, passionately against it. Become educated. That's all I would say. And it's easier now than ever to do so because you got a world library right here in the palm of your hand. You can access information at any time of the day at warp speed, light speed. There's really no excuse to be this uneducated, especially in a thing that you're interested in this year, 2022. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.